want to talk about that we'll mention in a moment, but can we talk about the P&O Ferries situation, the PM calling for Peter Hebblethwaite to go? Look, you can understand the appetite for this. Claire Fox was saying here, is that necessarily the right way forward?
Well, obviously, we live in a liberal democracy, so nobody can be forced to resign from their job. I think the Prime Minister and the Secretary of State were merely offering a view that if you're the chief executive of a leading company in this country and you sit in front of a select committee of the House of Commons saying you knowingly broke the law and you do it again, that you need to think about whether you should be in your job.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be concerns, though, hasn't there, amidst all of this? I mean, you've got concerns for the 800 people who were fired, but you've also presumably got to have concerns for everyone else within that infrastructure employed by P&O Ferries, who you don't want to lose their jobs either.
Well, absolutely. I mean, and I know that the Department for Transport ministers there will be having intensive discussions with DP World, the owners of P&O and others, about what can we do to try and rectify the situation of these 800 people being fired summarily, and indeed what we can do to get that very important company that provides a very important service to the United Kingdom back onto a solid and stable footing so it can do its job.
Kit Malthouse, good morning to you. I just want to give you a chance to respond to Justin Madders, who we had on just a moment ago. Do you think the CEO of P&O Ferries should resign?
Well, as I say, the Prime Minister and the Secretary of State have offered a view about that. Personally, as somebody who had a career in business before I came in to Parliament, as I say, if I'd stood in front of a select committee of the House of Commons and said I broke the law, knowingly broke the law, and that I would do it again, I would think about whether I should be in my job. So, yeah.
Could we have a quick word about the Ukrainians?